Oh, God. I was a campfire girl, and I still have my blue and silver pin. On it says Wohelo, meaning work, health, and love. And my ma was also a campfire girl when she was 18, and she was called Laughing Water. I don't know what I was called. How strange. I had a book, and I gave it to one of the kids, either Sally or Tom, and it had me in there and my mother's picture and that. And she had made her deerskin dress, fringed on the sleeves and the hem. She had beaded moccasins that she made and a beaded headband. And with her shiny black hair, she looked so good. I have a picture of her in the outfit, and I wore my ma's campfire clothes also, but I do not know where they are now. Did I let someone use the outfit and they forgot to return it? I don't know. My instructor was Mary Maxwell, and we did so many projects to earn points, and it was fun, and I loved Mrs. Maxwell. The walk to the Tinley Park grade school was about 4 blocks. The field across the street from our house was corn stubbles, and if there was water and it froze in the rows, we kids would walk on the ice and bust it, and it would fly up and hit us in the face. You know, it was very dangerous. You could have a piece of ice hit you in the eye, but we didn't know about that and didn't care. We were just pounding on the ice, you know. Most of the time we had wet shoes when we got to school. Ma always made me wear a cap and a scarf and mittens. As soon as I got to the corner, off they would go. I did not want to look like a jerk. And at that time, I thought my ma was old-fashioned. But now, as I look back, she was very lenient. She would always say, we'll see, and 9 times out of 10, that meant yes. It's good. You don't have to commit yourself too much. Anyway, sometimes after a big rain, it would freeze hard. Oh boy, this was the best. And then we would all gather on 175th Street. It's right over there where the church is now. There was a street light there, and George and Jim Mumford lived on the other side, and I think Strassenberg lived on across the street from Mumford's on the corner there. We could skate on the street. We could skate on the street. There wouldn't be any traffic. Maybe 1 or 2 cars would pass by the whole night. And it was so much fun. I never got near to being good. My ankles would go inward. But it was at night, no traffic, no noise, quiet, big flakes of snow coming down. Only the scrape of the skates. Oh, God. There would be maybe 10 of us, and all those big flakes of snow drifting down. I'm telling you, it was like a dream world. Oh, I remember that so well. On the corner of 67th Court and 175th Street, where the post office used to be, was a big mulberry tree. And coming from or going to school, I had to stop for hands full of mulberries and get stained, of course. My ma always knew which way I had taken home from school. Norma and Dorothy Schluter lived 2 blocks from me, and I would go to their house to play. It wasn't a large house. It was really a low house, but they had a good family atmosphere. And I always knew that when I get there, Mrs. Schluter would always give me warm homemade bread loaded with butter and sugar on top. Oh, it was so good. She had a wonderful family there. After school, I got into the habit of stopping at Volk's department store. And I would choose a candy bar, and I would say to Lois, the clerk, put it on our bill. Everyone ran a bill at Volk's, and everyone paid at the end of the month. When Ma got the bill, that was the end of my charging. Ma said, if you have no money to pay, then you have no candy to eat. She also had a few more words of advice to give me in Italian. Oh, gosh.